Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I am Eve, the empath, your spiritual transformational specialist, and I'm here to affirm your intrinsic value as you journey through your past trauma. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome. How are you guys feeling today? It's a beautiful Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. Hope you guys are thriving, allowing yourself to connect to the highest parts of yourself. Welcome in. Hello, Becky with the good hair. Becky with the good hair, good hair. How you feeling today? It's a beautiful Wednesday. Card that fell out for you. Ooh. Okay, we gonna put that back. Hello, Marquita Potts. How are you feeling? How is life going for you, sweetheart? Marquita Potts. Hello, dazzling grandma. Hello, Lydia, spiritual mentor. How are you feeling today? Chelsea Kemp, welcome. Bob, how are you? Thank you for liking the live, Lydia. So grateful. Let's get today started. Hello, Clarissa. Cajun Gypsy, welcome back, sweetheart. Good to see you. I'm glad you're feeling amazing. I'm glad you're feeling amazing. Hello, Zahiri. Welcome. Let's get y'all going. Let's get y'all going. All right, I'm just going to send this out because, you know, I ain't been here in a couple of days. And sometimes people don't know I'm back. Let's go with Big Kev, and Yessie, and NJ, and Bree, and Tanae. Does he plan to stay? I'm sorry. Hey, Peas, how are you, darling? I just seen one of your videos. Does who plan to stay? Sorry, I'm not tapped into your energy. Welcome, Annie and Jesus. Welcome. So good to see you. Hello, loving me more. How are you doing, darling? It's so good to see you. Portia. Hello, Paul. How are you? So good to see you. Portia, I got my tea. I'm so grateful. Will I open a salon after passing my test? You know, I see that you struggle. Honestly, this really did come in. I see that you struggle with completing things, meaning when you have a dream or something that's right in front of you, sometimes you struggle to keep going, to do things and stay going. And that in itself is what slows you down from realizing the dreams and desires that you have in your heart. You absolutely could have it, but I don't see it happening right away. I see you taking time to do other things, and I'm not sure why. I'm so excited. I'm drinking the lymph tea. So guys, I'm waiting for Elle to come in here because she's in the garage doing her morning thing. Grand Rising, Keontae, so good to see you. Thank you, Sky Breeze. Awakened Soul 22. So I see that you have a lot of fears coming in. I do see transition coming for you. So yeah, he'll probably be packing up his stuff and leaving, honey. But I feel like you already know that. You ask the question that you already know and that you already feel in your heart, and you want confirmation. But Spirit says you've already known this for a while. It's interesting to see that. What's your question, Keontae? The last one, I'm not doing any more after that. We're going to jump into these general readings. What's your question, Keontae? Sky Breeze, happy birthday. We're going to be doing our general readings shortly, starting at the top of the hour. Cajun Gypsy, I'm sorry to hear that you were going through a healing, but sometimes that's our body's way of saying sit your ass down, slow down. Was I born with a spiritual gift? Would you like to know what your spiritual gifts are? Is that what you're asking? We all have them. Jennifer, Gwyneth, how are y'all doing? Special Hester, if your question is, what is your spiritual gift? What they're showing me is your heart. It's beating really fast. It shows that you're hella compassionate. Spirit says, listen to your heart. Everything that you need is on the inside. You understand? So if your question is, what is your spiritual gift? It's your the power in your heart. It's very expansive. As a matter of fact, you probably attract a lot of narcissists because they're showing me that you're hella empathic. They also show me that you have the ability to feel on your physical body and skin. Most of the time you get the, it's interesting, they're using the word anointing. So that lets me know you probably grew up very religious and very much in church. But the feelings that I'm feeling on your body lets me know that it's a lot of clairsentience, however you want to call it. I don't know, whatever. It don't matter to me. But the point of the matter is it's your heart. Trust in your heart. There is some work that you need to do there. But yes, that's what they showed me. Hello, Miss Koya, Grand Rising NJ. So good to see you guys. Let's get started. It's wellness. Let me send this out to Holla real quick. Did I miss anybody? Yes. Let's see. There he is. All right, let's go. Hey, Big Kev. I seen you sneaking in. All right. I just have a quick question for y'all. So everybody has a question for me, right? Hey, sweetheart. How are you doing? Huh?
Do it half.
You do it half?
Halftime?
You do it with half? You gonna hop on in my halftime?
No.
My halftime? Here? Halftime? Get busy?
No, I'm not gonna be there the whole time. What are you talking about?
Oh, I understand. Okay. I'd let them know that you were coming though, because I could hear you in there playing music, and I was like, Ella's in there getting ready for her morning session.
I was getting ready for your morning session.
No, I didn't say that. I said your morning session. Hello for the love of Bree. Hello, Marley.
Trying to get a car before you started.
You trying to get a car before? It's funny how your kids be wanting readings too. My kids be like, "Can I get a card?"
Oh, mostly though.
Miss Koya said hello, Elle. Yeah, it's not mostly you, but it don't matter. You still be asking too.
Yeah, but I don't.
Sometimes Elle be having me go through her foes and her pros and her ups and downs, and she be like, I need to have answers on XYZ, and then I just do her a quick yes and no. Hello, Holla. Hello, BB412. You know I like messing with you. What?
iPad.
Where's my iPad? I don't know if it's charged. It's over there. Check and see, honey. It's so good to see Nika with this healing energy coming through. Healing energy on me. Baby, can you make a wish for me? That's what just popped out. Healing energy coming through for you, Nika. I see it. Love it. Somebody got the gift. You see this crystal ball being able to see? No, it just popped out for you as I was speaking to you. You know, that's how it rolls. Anyway, let's go. Let's get it, y'all. I'm ready to get started. I'm late. But I'm feeling really good, though. I know y'all can probably tell my goofy energy is out. Damn, I didn't even say what we doing first. But I love it. I love it. If you guys don't follow me on YouTube, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Click the link in my bio and hit the subscribe button so that you can catch the replays of these, and also some special messages that will only go over to my YT. I'm still going to be, hello, Debs, blings and things. I I will still be posting content over here 100%, but I'm working on building that following. So if you will, please and thank you, follow me over there. I would like to get over 10 to 15,000 on that side too, over there on that side too. And if they happen to, because I was hearing about glitches in the matrix and things like that, which is a possibility, right? If that ever happens, just know I'm on 3 different platforms. So if you can't find me on here because it's not working or whatever, just catch me on the other side, baby. I'm gonna be there, okay? I'm not gonna stop. I won't stop with what the universe has put in front of me. I won't do it. I know that this is where I'm meant to be. I know that I am meant to deliver not only these messages, but also help to bring in a new way of thinking and healing in our entire being and for our collective. And with that being said, it is important for us to know how to get that information. So if you can't find me here, I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna be reading from 3 decks today. My Akashic record today. My Akashic is already on it. I'm gonna just be honest. The Akashic record, I believe it was air signs that was going first, because I want to say it was Loving Me More who came in first when I was like, let's go ahead and get started, and she was like, air. I love y'all. So we're gonna start with some air signs. Hello, DC Perez. Yeah, I seen it. Ain't wearing no red dress. I got on a blue dress. Today we're working in Mercury energy. We're still in the retrograde energy. So if you're learning lessons, if you're having like any kind of something, remember to pay attention to the message. It's not about what happens. It's not about who shows up. It's about the message. It's about the cycle. And when you learn the cycle, that's when you heal. When you learn the cycle, that's when you heal. Hello, LaShawn. Welcome. You understand? When you heal from the cycle, then you can elevate. And that is important. And it's not saying that you're not elevating on a regular basis. Anyway, you are always elevating. You are always growing. You are always thriving. But it's up to you to determine which part of the cycle am I still in. So for me, it was ingratitude. This weekend, I have found myself in a space of, scarcity. It was a scarcity mindset. And as you transition, understand that as you level up in your mindset, in your finances, in your business, whatever, sometimes those old thoughts do creep in. So don't get discouraged if that happens. You understand? Are you at the end of mine? Hello. What is Q ran? What does that mean? Are you at the end of your cycle? I'm not quite sure yet, honey. I would probably need to do a full reading to see where you are.
I'm trying to type with the pencil, but I didn't know how to do the backspace, so I accidentally pressed enter instead of deleting it.
Oh, that's funny. I'm not quite sure. With Cajun Gypsy, what comes in for me is hearing. To be honest, what I'm hearing is that you're hearing, and so I think that you're still getting acclimated to hearing, right? Where you're still learning to hear the voices that are coming in. So air signs, let's get it, y'all. I'm gonna pull from the Akashic record, the Moon deck, as well as getting you guys one quantum oracle. So let's get started. Let's get started for the best and highest good of excuse me. Communication is very important for you guys. She's on, y'all. She's finally got on. She got on. Let's get it. I see you. 2 more. King of Forces is showing up for you guys. Oh, wow. That came out real clear. 6 of Forces here. 1 more. Thank you. Queen of Roses. I see a contract coming in, love. I got a king and a queen here. Somebody might be leveling up when it comes to relationships and or partnerships. I see that there's still some emotional balances that are coming in. I feel like with the 6 of Cups energy that you're finally going to start to, hello, just a success. I feel like with this 6 of Forces energy, excuse me. With the 6 of Forces energy, this is a time when your emotions are going to start to settle down. There's something is coming to a head where they're starting to bubble over and then calm down, right? And then as you can see, this calming energy, it's like where I'm able to really solidify these emotions and feelings that I have been going through. So some things have been rushing. You've been going through a lot, right? Feeling a lot of energy. The King of Forces is somebody coming into your life. They're very connected with nature. This is somebody that's here to help you on your way, okay? Somebody who might be like a business owner, but when I say connected to nature, this could be somebody who maybe lives in the woods. Who lives in the woods these days? Like, really, guys? Yes, somebody who lives in the woods, or maybe they like to go camping or hunting. My personal readings start at 4444 and they go up from there. Now, again, this King of Forces is coming in, and there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that's coming in. It feels like there's like some haziness or some smoky energy, and what I mean by hazy, smoky energy, it means that there are some things that are coming in that it just doesn't make sense yet. So this is going to be somebody that helps you. You say you live in the woods. Because sometimes when I get the messages, it's like, really, you want me to say that? Out of all the things in the world that you want me to say, they live in the woods. Come on now. But I don't know, but they're telling me that there's woods, that there's spider webs. Somebody may have actually just kind of walked into a spider web. I don't know. That's really bizarre. But it happens, right? You know how they kind of attach to our things, our cars and houses and stuff like that when we walk outside. But that's what they're showing me, like these webs. But the messages that are coming in are going to, this person or this masculine energy, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be your partner, but they're going to partner with you. It could be a love connection, but you guys are going to be different, air signs. You're not going to quite be the same. Queen of Roses energy represents this commitment. So this is somebody who has a love of home, somebody who has and this feminine is very strong, very steadfast. She has the beauty. She's already surrounded by beauty, meaning that she already has this level up. She's already, you haven't missed fire. We just got started. We're doing air first. So she has this level up energy already present. What they're also showing me is that very proud throne. So the Queen of Roses, red roses represent love. So there could be love. This is a person that is focused on their love as well. While the King of Forces is somebody who is focused on their money, somebody who is, connected to earth, laboring, doing things. So they could help you with business, or they could be a business owner that's seeking out your energy or wants to partner up with you. In the Akashic record, the King of Forces, that's so funny. We turn right to it. I love when that happens. I truly love when that happens. With the King of Forces present, this is somebody it indicates the presence of a person who has a powerful and positive energy, and he comes in with good intentions. I just did walk into a spider web as you were saying it, tore my face up. They showed me somebody walking into a spider web. That's wild. I love when that happens. It says, if you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life, air sign. So if you're open to love, it's a possibility that love could unfold. It's going to take time because this is somebody who is really focused on their money, but they're also focused on growing. This is somebody who is also, and some of the things that you'll be able to tell if this is the person, they're environmentally conscious. Yes, they're saying environmentally conscious. They pick up the plastic, they pick up trash. I'm even hearing rangers. So some of these people could be like rangers and stuff. So it's interesting because like this person is an advocate for like nature and life, right? Like they want to see the earth progress. They want to see, and so yes, I'm hearing earth angel for this person. They come in the form of, this could be an earth sign. Yes, absolutely. King of Forces could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and or Virgo energy coming through as well. But more importantly, it's the character. They want you to pay attention to the character. Hello, Erica. When I say the character, they want you to be able to identify this person without a doubt. An environmentalist, somebody who cares about the oceans, who cares about the streams. Yes, they care about the character of Earth. They want to make sure that Earth is healthy and whole. So you might meet somebody who's like into plants. They may have a lot of plants in their home or plant medicine. I'm even hearing plant medicine. They plant plant things, they plant in the earth. They could be a gardener or even somebody who does landscaping. So remember, they like to get their hands dirty. They like to be connected. They have animals. They love animals. This person is a humanitarian. This is an energy of a humanitarian. So this person wants to partner with you because they see the love that you have for yourself. It's attractive to them. They see that you care for yourself. And so if you're not caring for yourself, understand that this is important for you to start doing. What are your morning rituals? How do you care for yourself? How do you partner with your own being? Hey, Zaria, how are you, darling? With that being said, he also is possible a love interest. Like, that's what it's saying. He could support you on a special project, or he could be a love interest. You can meet this person at work. Remember, check your sun, moon, and rising, because there could be something in this reading for you in those placements currently on air sign. Air signs encompass the Gemini energy, the Libra energy, as well as the Aquarius energy. I'm doing wonderful, to be honest. I'm very, I feel very uplifted. I feel very powerful. I feel very connected. I feel in tune with my higher self. I feel in tune to the collective right now. I am amazing. I hope you are as well. It says this is for a man, for you or a man around you. There could be a position coming in the careers of natural to the king of forces, like electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternate fuel, and earth sciences. Remember, this is somebody who spends their time wanting to be connected to that energy. And I'm also hearing quantum physics. Yes, quantum physics. Somebody who also understands how the quantum world works, right? String theory is also coming in. So if that's something that you are really into, the string theory is also something that this person, you will have a shared interest. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. You say Mother Gaia is going to love him. He loves Mother Gaia. See, the universe pays us back where we are. They meet us where we are. Hello, Mike. Welcome. Whether you were male or female, this card also reveals an important side of yourself. Feeling the balance and beauty of nature, and know the powerful force is always moving in and around you. So it's time for you also to connect to that energy, to the earth energy. Remember that, and Spirit is really showing me this a lot lately, that everything on this planet wants to survive and thrive, right? It doesn't matter. If you're on this planet, your goal is to thrive and survive, to survive and to thrive, right? Survival first and thriving second, or either way it goes. Some people like to thrive first and survive second. It doesn't matter, but that's your goal. So connecting with somebody who has some certain instincts. Some of you guys may be actually looking into like survival instincts as well, or you may be into like those types of shows. I've been watching them lately myself, but there could be something in there that you learn or pick up from this person. What I see is going to be, like I said, a very balanced emotional energy coming out of a state of disarray in those emotions. And that's something that's very big for you right now, because it feels like there has been a lot of up and downs in the emotions. It also feels like there's a lot of energy surrounding like the past. And also, it feels like like the seasons, like there's so much change that has been happening in your life that it has felt very uneasy. But I definitely feel this energy is starting to settle. Like even if you have queasiness in your stomach, because they're showing me like settling your stomach, which ginger is really good for. There's a card that I know I heard fall, but I do not see it. Oh, there it is. I can't reach those. Yeah, it's in a very awkward place, and I have on a dress, and so I'm not going to get down there and get that. I got one of them. Oh, I told you, there's an Aries energy here. There's a new start coming up for you guys with this new moon. So when the new moon comes in, it's imperative that you take the time to make your wishes known. Taking time to set the intentions that you want to have. And you see me writing because they're showing me that you need to be writing those intentions down. I'm also seeing a full moon and Aries energy coming through. So some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries energy. This energy could present as a fire sign, but they come in very grounded, very earth realm centered. But the climax approaches. So there's some sort of solution or resolution that's coming in for you guys as well. I'm trying to use my toes to get these cards. It's just one left. Oh no, it's two. There we go. We got them, y'all. We got them. 1, 2. See, when my dress be short, I be trying not to, you know, show my goodies. Okay. Okay, so we have an energy of surrender, and then we have full moon in Scorpio. So again, remember, full moons are about the release. So once you get to your, hey Tanae, when you're starting your new moon cycle, your new moon is again the new, right? As your moon progresses and you're going through each one of the cycles, once you get to a full moon is the culmination of all of the energy. Now it's time to release, right? So you're letting go, you're releasing anything that doesn't serve, right? So now it's time for the shedding. You have 3 different moons here that are full. What are you needing to release? We got Scorpio energy. We also have Aries energy present. With that being said, as these new beginnings start to show up for you, it's important that that you surrender to the divine. Okay, surrender is going to be your friend. Hello, Apple user. I don't know why they said apple juice. When I saw that, I saw apple juice. Is there anything else I need to cover before I move? All right, Queen of Roses. Really quick for you. The Queen is indicating a loving connection or relationship with someone that you know may deepen, or even a more meaningful may appear. So remember, I told you we have a king and queen here. It's showing you that there is an opportunity for love to deepen or to even be extended to you. This is also a commitment type of energy. To deepen in a more meaningful, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connections, and that's so important for you. A new start is coming, but you have to be open. I can ask for love all day long. I can ask for partnership all day long. I can ask for a plethora of things all day long. But if I'm not open, how am I supposed to receive it? Right? If I'm not open to the thing that I'm asking for, if I'm not open to the thing that I desire, it's going to pass me by each and every time, right? So it's imperative that you start to pay attention to the things that you desire, and be willing, yes, to receive those things. Be willing to allow love to filter in. And I say filter in because it's a process, right? You don't just roll out the bed and be like, ooh, I love you today, and you just met somebody. No, it takes time to acclimate to their energy and understand who they are, and understanding that this person, you're not here to change, right? As you meet these people, these are 2 people with 2 different energies. It's not my job to change you. I accept you for who you are. Side note, make sure you're present for the class tomorrow if you are a subscriber. We have 44 subscribers, so 44 people have access to my class tomorrow. It is going to be on my Zoom. If you got the link last time in your email, it's the same link. If I haven't sent you an email yet, I will be sending those out today. We will be covering the mastery of love and the 4 agreements, the first 2 chapters of the mastery of the 4 agreements, and the first 3 chapters of the mastery of love. I got a beautiful game for y'all. Awesome. I'm so glad you're going to be there tomorrow. The reason that this is important, because this is how you detach from the matrix. The mastery of love is going to help you learn how to love wholeheartedly. It's going to teach you how to not only love yourself, but it's also going to teach you how to love everything in your presence. It doesn't mean that I have to accept people in my personal space. I can love each and every one of y'all, but you don't see me saying, hey, why don't y'all come to my house? I live at blah, 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 blah. Come spend the night. No, I don't do that. Why? Because I can love you and not have you in close proximity. You understand? So it's allowing myself to be connected to everything, and it helps to also break down those. And I'm not going to lie to you all. This class is going to get tense. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This class is going to get tense. So don't come in feeling like it's going to be sweet and sassy and loving. It is. However, we are here to learn how to break free from this matrix, and that doesn't feel comfortable, because we are unlearning years of learned behavior, conditioning. I'm going to the gym so I can be focused tomorrow. Then thinking about all of the small nuances that show up in us, and you know how you know they show up, because they still trigger you. When something doesn't, when you have no attachment, you feel indifferent. It's like, okay, And that is the first key to unlocking yourself. That's the first key to healing your full mental, emotional, energetic body. And that's necessary for you to elevate out of this realm. The only way out is elevation. The only way out is elevation. And you have to elevate your thinking. That program has to change, okay? Now, with that being said, I'm finishing up on these air signs. I'm so glad TikTok has dragged us this out longer than a daytime soap opera. You know, I love TikTok because it brings us so many beautiful energies. The second book is going to be the first book, The Four Agreements, The Mastery of Love. I am grateful for the ability to be able to connect with so many souls and help them recognize their intrinsic value, because so many of us have forgotten who we are. So many of us have forgotten that we matter, that our souls matter, and that we are all part of Source Love. So I'm excited. Now, Queen of Roses says, it could be a friend, a family member, or co-worker who is also going to be very helpful for you or valuable for you in some kind of way. The Queen of Roses represents you or a woman in your life stepping into a role of wife or mother at this time as well. Sassy Red, I'm so grateful I had to release something old to access something new. It's a principle, man. I don't know why these principles be happening that way, but it's interesting, right? This card upright sometimes shows a happy resolution to difficulties with a family friend. So if you've been dealing with some sort of family issue, if you've been dealing with some sort of contention in your family dynamic, mother and daughter, or any of those things, especially as an air sign, this also shows that you guys can heal this relationship. This can be a very positive win for everybody. And last but not least, this time is also a peaceful, loving connection is at hand. So open up your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. So like I said, releasing any negativity. If you're having beef with somebody, why? Because they're different from you, because, hey, Starseed, because they think differently, because their mindset won't change. That's okay. I had a conversation with my son this weekend, and when I tell you, he wasn't buying what I was selling. And at first I felt a little way about it. Why? Because you give birth to a person, you want to see them thrive. But who's to say he won't thrive in his own way? Just because he doesn't align with the values and morals that I have, just because he isn't on the bandwagon or in this space that I'm in, doesn't mean that he won't find. Oh, somebody wants attention. Okay, y'all. So let's send some love to Too Hard to Handle for you, because Too Hard to Handle in this moment is asking for attention and love. So please put hearts in the chat, purple hearts for higher knowledge and wisdom to Too Hard to Handle for you. Thank you for being present today. We appreciate your energy, because even in this moment, you are teaching us that every person on this planet needs to be loved and respected and honored. And maybe that's something that you're missing. So we want to make sure that you get it today. Thank you for being here. Who's next? Who's next, y'all? Earth signs, let's go. Earth signs, let's go. Let's go. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What is the message for the best and highest good on this Wellness Wednesday? My comments, your comments aren't off. I can see your comments. Who was completed? We just finished air signs. Earth, whoop whoop. Earth signs. Yep, let's go. Set me up. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. Man, Sunshine the Goddess had something so beautiful to say. She said the fastest way to get rid of something is to starve it out. Talking about purple, seeing purple, knowing I was going to ask who's next. This replay somewhere? Yes, it'll be on my YT. So please click the link in my bio. Follow me on YT, and also hit the subscribe button over there. My goal is to build that up. So if you know somebody who benefits from my readings or from the story times, please send them my way. Put them onto my page. Let's grow this community. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me clarity. She say the best way to get rid of something is to starve it out. Don't give it no attention. When you don't give something attention, it has no choice. And that's even in your body. Like if you're having an ailment all the time and you starve that ailment out, you stop giving it attention, you stop feeding it, it don't have a choice but to go away. And that probably sounds kind of weird. Like, what if it's major and you need to go to the doctor? Well, you can also take healthy measures to put things in your body that's going to feel good, because health is wealth. We got a King of Roses here. What's up with this love energy coming through today? Earth signs, we got a King of Roses here. A loving man is entered into somebody's life. And it doesn't have to be male. It's masculine energy. Somebody who has maybe, it could be a business owner or somebody with a position of power is coming in from my Earth sign, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please check those placements because that's also important for you. Be mindful though, because we are in retrograde. They are talking about it. Wow. Okay, so somebody is here to bring you on a journey. One more card from my Earth signs: Taurus, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. This could be the building. This could be, because they're showing me a lot of orange and yellow. So this could be a friendship that's really blossoming. But this could be somebody that's also in a committed relationship, or they're wanting to take this commitment to a higher level. No, it's not weird, but it's not weird. I've experienced that. I understand. There we go. This one wants to show its face. And it's the Four of Forces. Yeah, we have a changing of seasons. So as, hey, Rach, thinking about the seasons that's coming in, we're looking at spring and autumn. So something is definitely blooming here. As you can see, that something is really growing. Maybe there was some stalling in this connection, but there's a lot of love here, a lot of commitment here. The journey card indicates that there is going to be some journeying. What I really love about that is that journeys bring us new opportunities to explore and experience the world. The King of Roses here shows that there's a balance between passion and purity, with the yellow roses of healing and creativity. A king of love, a man who is balanced and well-rounded. So if you don't know this person, or you're already experiencing this person, it's be open, because the journey is going to get exciting. Hello, Yoli, welcome. When he appears upright, it indicates a potential union that could be at hand, either a friendship, business, or even romance. Whether this is a new relationship or blossoming old one, this man brings tender-hearted and thoughtful support. He is also someone who could be helpful in your personal life, especially where home and family are related. Is it worth giving my husband a second chance after he cheated? Well, it depends on how you value yourself, darling. See, whenever you're going to give somebody something, if cheating isn't a big deal to you, then, you know, why not? But if it's really a big deal for you, right? Are you honoring yourself by accepting him back? What are the consequences? Because if you don't honor yourself, then why would he? You understand? I mean, cheating is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of him. But it's the standard that you set for yourself that makes the difference. If you're okay with it, if it's not a big deal. And then you have to also, if you're going to be with a person that you know has cheated, are you willing to let go of the energy and hatred and anger that you feel on the inside? Because if you're not, then why put yourself through that in him? Release him in love and move forward if that's what you desire. But you have to really get to the bottom of it. And then on a more spiritual level, you have to ask yourself, where am I cheating myself? How much of me am I giving to so many other people and leaving nothing for myself? How many times am I going outside to fill somebody else's cup before filling up mine? Because that's really the bottom line. The cheating is just a symptom of something much deeper. Ask yourself, why did I call this situation? Why did I allow myself to attract this person? Why this person and now? And if I did attract this person, what is it for me to gain from this experience? You know? And it takes time to process all of that. And it's okay. You don't have to have all the answers right now. But the best thing that you can do is give yourself grace and love and understand what it is that you really need for you. You know, how many times did you put yourself on a plan and say, I'm going to do this, and then not do it? You cheated yourself. And it's just a manifestation. It's just a manifestation. I didn't speak to someone. It was someone who came in, and I meant to say hello. It was Mo. Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo. So with that being said, with our earth signs, whether the king of roses is you or another man, the role of husband or father is now opening to create a happy home and family. This card also lets you know that you are ready to stand up for yourself. Take loving but considerate action on your own behalf. Look at that. We just said that. I didn't even read it yet. So maybe that is something that you need to see. The infidelity is only one aspect. Infidelity is only one aspect of a relationship. What else is being poured into that relationship? And again, how do you honor yourself? Because once you learn to really honor yourself and find what matters most to you, a lot of times you will either elevate to a point where certain people don't stay in your presence, or where you will, and they're telling me about this story, and I have to be on time today, but I met a lady in my bank. I used to work for one of the top 3 banks, and I had this older lady come in, and she was reading this book called, it was a daily, I can't remember the name of it, but, and I don't think I have it down here. I honestly think it's upstairs. It was a daily journal, it's not called a journal, devotional. It was a daily devotional. And she said she had found Christ, and that she had started to build a relationship with Christ within herself. And during this relationship, she started to ask something like a daily bread. She had asked God to heal her marriage. She said, I want a godly marriage. I want a godly marriage. And so she started to pray every day. And the more she prayed, the more difficult her husband that she was married to got. She said he was cheating. He was doing all these things. She wanted a baby, and none of it was working. She kept praying, God, heal our marriage, till the husband finally left her. And she was devastated. She was so devastated, like, oh my God, I can't believe that my husband left me. And all I did was pray for a holy and positive marriage. And so she spent a couple of years by herself, and then she met a new man. And she said at first it was very difficult because, you know, she still had some of the battle wounds from that old relationship. And I know you all know about battle wounds, right? Those battle wounds are sometimes they speak louder than the truth. They're only moments where that happens, but they are not real. Thank you, Mo. And then she met this wonderful guy, and she said he was so beautiful to her. He was so beautiful to her. Hold on. Let's see. All right. All right. Hold on one second. Here we go. All right. Okay, so with that being said, sorry, I had to make I did, yes, you can. I blocked them. I blocked the guy who was being disrespectful, or the robot or whatever, because they were saying things that were completely inappropriate. Too hard to handle, just got blocked, so it's no big deal. That's what I was taking my time doing, just blocking him. But with that being said, she met this new person, and the new person came in, and he was so good to her. She said that they had issues because humans have issues. She said they would argue from time to time with disagreeable, but they never let the sun go down with an angry disposition. She said that he wouldn't let her fight unfair, because she had learned that in her last relationship, that he made, like, his connection with her was like, you have to speak to me in a respectful manner for us to be able to connect in this way. You're not going to disrespect me. I'm not going to disrespect you. And it opened up her heart, because it was something that she wasn't used to. He was also, in her eyes, a Christian. He was what she had been praying for. So all of that being said, sometimes you will release something when you're asking spirit for something. I want a positive role model. I want a good partner. I want XYZ. Sometimes it requires that old thing to vibrate out of your life so that the new thing can make way. And you know it's different because you know what you just experienced. You still have those battle wounds. But this is somebody that's coming in that's saying to you that I'm not going to fight with you in this way. I'm not going to disrespect you in this way. I'm going to love you in a way that's caring and open. And I know you may not be used to it, but because I have God that lives in me, the God that lives in me is going to honor the God that lives in you. And the God that lives in you and the God that lives in me is amazing. Now, she and him were married for 15 years. I'm at my desk in awe, because I'm like, God, there's hope. There's hope. I'm so excited, because I grew up on rom-coms, and rom-coms give you this real happily ever after. She said, but she was coming in, she was one of my customers, and part of my job was to find the money. Like, y'all, that's if you're a bounty hunter, that was my job. Find the money. Find the money. So she had this money, and I wanted her to invest, and she was telling me her story. But how she got the money is because her husband died. 15 years together of a beautiful relationship. And you know what she said to me? I would do it all again and be happy with just 1 week, because he was so good to me. And he was so good to her that not only did he take care of her in life, he took care of her in death. He left her a nice fat life insurance policy in which she had to live the life that they had before he died. He got sick and he died in a week. She said he was the epitome of health. It was so unexpected, but he was so good to her. And I was like, wow, it really does open up your heart and soften your heart. It's heavy, but it's beautiful, because we could get with people who won't take care of us in life, and they damn sure ain't gonna take care of us when they dead. You know what I'm saying? This person was so thoughtful. Let me make sure you have provisions, even in the event that I'm not here, because I never want you to go back to that. He didn't want her to suffer. Earth signs with this King of Roses. This is a love of lifetimes. This is somebody who wants to really make sure that you understand how important, how beautiful, how beautifully created you are, how wonderful you are. I want to celebrate you in life and death. I want to help you grow up, glow up, blow up, heal, mend. I want to make sure that this journey that you're on is bountiful, full of fruit, full of wonderment. And that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Let me get a moon card, see what's hidden, what else needs to come out. Thank you for that story. She brought me the book. She bought me the book. Hello, Denise. Thank you for being for resubscribing. Thank you, Denise, for resubscribing. I hope you come into class tomorrow night. I hope you come into class. Yes. I still think about the reading that I did for you, Denise, when the universe was saying that you were going to be able to see auras. I cannot remember, but I'll text it to you later. I gotta find it. But it's one of those Christian books. It's a Christian book. If you're in a situation right now, guys, be it work or some sort of be it work or some sort of connection, be it old connection, nothing will come of this. It's time to release. Avoid, of course. When the moon is in void, of course, you don't want to do no manifesting because it's not in a direct, it's in a void. So you don't want your things to just go into a void because ain't no telling when they're going to come out. So if you find yourself in connection with something or somebody, work related or anything, I don't know why the two people that Spirit is really honing in on me for, Miss Quaya and Denise. Denise, your ability to see auras are there. Practice looking in the light and seeing the rings of color, okay? Practice doing that often every day because they heard you and your wish was granted. Miss Koya, your desire for a daycare is still there, darling. Don't give up on your dreams. There, I saw it and I've been seeing it, but I'm gonna say something today because Spirit have a way of being on my ass when I don't tell you. So when you're in your prayers, when you're in that prayer mode, making sure you give gratitude for the dreams that you have. And when I tell you, like, some of y'all will know because I've reached out to you individually. When Spirit drops something and it show up, it really does show up. You just gotta believe it. You got to believe it. Just like you believe them readers that tell you them negative things, please believe the positive things that Spirit is showing you. Your word and your belief have to marry. Hey, Anne-Marie. It seems like every time I'm posting on TikTok, I catch a clip where I'm talking to Anne-Marie and she be messaging back. So if there's a situation that you're holding on to, let it go because something beautiful really wants to come into your life. And the thing that wants to come in, there could be some travel too. So if you're planning a trip, y'all, be ready. If you're on a trip, you might meet that person as well. Just know that it's a positive energy. Who we doing next? Who we doing next? Yeah. Hey, Holly. The business plan is sitting in front of me on the desk. If that ain't a sign, baby, I don't know what is. I'm just saying. All right, fire. Let's go. Thank you, Bree. Thank you. Let's get it for my fire. Thank you, y'all. My spirit team have a sense of humor. They funny as hell. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you, spirit team. Thank you, angels and guides. Y'all, let me tell you, yesterday, when I tell you the universe be showing up for me at exponential speeds, y'all remember exponents in high school? Have not done water yet, Mimi, so you are in luck. Y'all remember exponents in high school? You know, 2 to the second power, 2 to the third power. You know how it amplifies that thing? That's how quick things be showing up for me. And grand rising, just to see the unfolding in my life is so amazing. So I had been thinking about this guy. I had this guy that I had kind of like thought about, you know, do I want to take a chance? Like, you know how sometimes you meet people and you're like, should I? So I had a should I moment, and then the universe let me revisit that should I moment just to let me know that, you know, it's the elevation that I'm going to, and there's nothing wrong with this should I person. This should I person was actually a very decent person, a very pleasant, pleasurable person, but there is also a higher realm that where I'm going, everybody can't go, and I'm aware of that. You know, I know that there's going to be some people that shed out my life, but I know that I'm also welcoming in this new vibration, and it's different, y'all. This new vibration is pushing the limits to old fears, which is why this class is going to be so important. And I say that because things that we consider old fears are like Do I belong in a country club? In a country club. Y'all know country clubs have expensive dues, right? $22,000 a year, $20,000 a year. People pay that kind of money to belong to a club, right? So where I'm going, it's like, well, how do I fit with that? I'm not used to that. I'm used to not the hole in the wall, because I ain't never been comfortable in the hole in the wall. And for those who don't know, the hole in the wall is where everybody have a good time, where you BYOB and you just get in that thing and you be grooving. Yeah, I ain't never felt comfortable here, but I have felt comfortable in other settings. And so it's releasing the fear of what you think it's like to be around wealth, to be included in wealth, not just serving the wealthy. That's a different energy. I don't serve you. I'm here with you, alongside of you. We are here together. We are wealthy together. Like, that's a whole mindset shift. You understand what I'm saying? And wealth is going to look different for everybody. It's not just about having millions of dollars. It's also having healthy families. It's also having healthy boundaries. It's also taking good care. That's also wealthy as well. It's also feeling confident that everything that you have, you don't have to feel fear about losing because, oh, the recession or all this fear mongering. Like, it's really a place where you can enjoy the sanctity of peace. Because peace, when peace settles into your life, man, the hustle and bustle energy goes away. It takes the weight, the pressure off. So those are some of the things that Spirit is showing me. And so it's like it's a reset, right? How many of y'all need a reset? Yolanda. I've been looking into organizations all week and doing some volunteering. We were just talking about volunteering. So what I was saying is that the universe has been showing up, and I was literally driving home yesterday, and I said to my daughters, I was like, thank you, angels and guides, for putting your angels and camping your angels around us, calling on all of my angels. I had just said that, and 5 seconds later, a car rolled by with 444 on it, which is the angelic realm. The 444 is the angelic realm. And it's like, oh, you called us? Heard. And I was like floored. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? Like, when that happens, it's like, wow. And I'm not talking about 15, 20, 30 minutes later after the thought. I'm talking about 5 seconds later. Car, vroom, 444. Yes. Do you understand the power of your tongue? That is a huge reset. Because when I realized that there are no restraints, I put them there. Yes, I was born black. To some people, that's a restraint. Some people will be like, well, being black is XYZ. Only if you vibrate there. Being a woman is XYZ. You're considered weak. Only if you vibrate there. Some people believe that being a woman is the most powerful thing that you could be. And that in itself is a whole nother vibration. And you get to decide. At any given moment, you decide. Like, that's big. You understand? Like, nobody else decides but you. Because you have to make an agreement with it. Come on, fire signs. Let's go. Cars with angel numbers cut me off frequently. Cheryl, welcome. I'm glad it resonates. Come on, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag, come through. Ooh, we got chess here. Strategic. It's time for strategy here. Okay. So there might be some players around you, some people in your life, and you're trying to figure them out, and they're trying to figure you out. And remember, chess not checkers, understanding what chess represents, right? Chess represents a strategy. It represents being integral. 3 of keys. 3s are also about creativity and harmony. 3s also represent false deceit. It also represents happiness, growth, and connection. So right now you might be connected to some people that ain't in your best interest. It's time for you to pay attention. This is a card of wake up, pay attention. What's in front of you? Make sure your move is calculated because everybody else's is. But I want you to think from a different perspective. Calling on your angels. Look at that. Look at that. This is your... It's ironic because I was just getting ready to say it's time for you to start looking at things from a new perspective. And this is somebody who's looking into the spirit realm. Sometimes your answers don't come in the physical right away. It comes in the spirit first. Sometimes you have to go into the spirit. You know how we do what was it, y'all? Spirit realm. Where were we going? It's gone. It's gone. We got paths unknown and we got caught in the ruins. So again, the Three of Keys here is a card of looking at things and paying attention to what's in front of you, but also seeing what you're pairing yourself with, because you could be pairing yourself with somebody that's trying to entrap you, right? Because the card in the ruins is a card of being stuck in your own mind. And it's not anything that's outside of you. This is the cage that you built. This isn't somebody who put you in a cage, right? School will tell you that this is why you're this way. That 28% of, and this is them, and they're using the word statistics. Anybody who has ever been on a medication, if you ever notice that, if you've ever read a medication and they list the side effects, the people of color, brown people, don't matter which brown family you come from, brown people tend to have the highest amount of side effects in that family. Well, if that's what you've been told your whole life, guess what you're going to vibrate towards? Receiving that. You understand? You're going to receive that. Even unaware. Now I'm bringing it to your conscious so that you can start disconnecting from those as well. Because it's subtle. You watch TV, there's a channel, there's a commercial. You see the medicine for the people who represent healing for HIV, they're brown, right? That's an intentional channel to make you fear that you will, because you look like them, relate to this story, and that's an attraction point. You don't have to be there. You can disconnect, and that's with intention. Everything is with intention. And if you're living in that life, remember, that's because that's somebody else's dream, and that doesn't have to be your reality. Yes, sickness can be programming. I've seen through meditation commercials, they have subliminal. Man, I don't even play them. I just started watching TV again after I don't know how many years, probably 8. And I watch a lot of nature TV. I've pivoted to nature TV, but I have been watching HGTV and travel TV, because Naked and Afraid is on travel TV, and I just be learning new things. But the way Spirit be talking to me through the shows, man, it is so different. But it's not always, it's like that with music too. It's not always what you hear. You're right, the subliminals. And so it's important for you to detach from that energy, or at least recognize that you have a power over you, and put yourself or cloak yourself or protect yourself. So when I see caught in the ruins, it's letting me know that this is an energy of your own making. So sometimes we get caught up in, I need to be like this and I have to do it this way. And Spirit be like, no, there's a few ways that you can play this board. You understand? You can jump over, you can take somebody king and disable them. Really? So queen, you can disable somebody with a queen, taking a queen and playing chess, because the queen has power to go everywhere. Hello, darling. However, if you don't take the right action, you could easily succumb to something that you weren't prepared for. So what's around you? Spirit is saying go into the spirit realm, right? And for some of you, it's going to be going down a path that you've never experienced before. Paths unknown. I can continue to go the way I've always done, or I can literally go in a different direction. Thank you for the gifts. I can literally go in a different direction and try something new. Now, when I was younger, I was super fearless. I would go anywhere. And now I have more reserve. Why? Because the older you get, sometimes that's the programming too. Understand that it's also a program that the older you get, the more you feel closer to death. And so you reserve and you're more trying to control the dynamic of your life. But the truth of the matter is when that button is time, when it's time to push the button gonna get pushed, right? And you can really take measures, but you don't have to live in fear. So it's time for you to step out of the fear, because the path unknown that you're taking is the fear aspect is what traps you from moving in this direction, if that makes sense. This card came after the paths unknown. So what I'm seeing for you is going into the spirit, checking with your spirit team, looking at things from a perspective that is so different. Meaning I'm not just looking at the physical aspect. These are beings. These are, you can see that they're see-through fairies. These are beings. And you're calling on your spirit team to help navigate you through this time. Now, with the caught in the ruins, this talks about, it shows a difficult situation that seems to have you trapped. It could be a hurtful, empty relationship, an unhappy or stultifying job, a behavior or actual addiction, or even a negative sabotaging belief system. It has held you captive for some time and may have even begun in the past, in some past lifetime. But there is always a way out. There has always been. It just takes some effort and determination on your part. Even if these limiting situations and actions are strong, they are self-imposed. The courage and the strength required to change lie within you. You must change each faulty belief and every sabotaging choice that has happened. If you do nothing, you'll perpetuate your attachment to this dark situation. Like the crumbling castle, negative choices could stand for a long time to come. Don't let the ruins of your past ruin your future. You have the power to climb out now. What I love about this is there's multiple paths you can take. I can go down the path that I've always done and keep getting the same results. And it's so interesting because I knew what the card meant, but I didn't know in that detail. Will we even talk about the littlest things that keep us so stuck in a belief? I was talking about this to one of my clients last night, which is big for somebody who is like me in my past, which was Black women have to work twice as hard as other women to get there, to be seen. But that's not true. That's a belief. That is a limiting, self-sabotaging belief that gets you burnt out and tired, and it makes you unhealthy. Or that nothing can happen if I'm a woman with all these kids. That was a belief that I used to have, that I would never attract a certain type of man because I was a woman with all of these children. I had 3 children. I was married. But before I got married to my husband, I had children first. I had 2 children, one with him and one before him. And so my belief system told me that if I don't get married, I'm going to be a single Black mother and I'm going to be on welfare and I'm going to be... Do you understand how those self-imposed thoughts caused me to make choices? They caused me, those limiting beliefs put me on a trajectory of pain. Who gave me those thoughts? And who made me agree with them? That's why my class is so important. And I'm not trying to make anybody who is not brown or Black feel uncomfortable, but even that is a limiting belief. Because the belief is that we're separate when we're not. We're human. Underneath it all, if you cut it, what's going to happen? It's going to bleed, right? You got a heart, I got a heart. You got a brain, I got a brain. You got a spirit, I got a spirit. It's the limiting beliefs. You think that you're the only one who believe that you're overweight? Well, who told you what overweight was? Who was the one that gave you an image and said, this is overweight and this is unhealthy and this, you can't be this way because this is going to kill you? Who told you that? And then made a whole fucking business out of it. Weight loss schools and gyms and medications and pills. And I mean, you understand? You understand? Like, it's so loaded so many ways, right? It's the continual, perpetual beliefs that keep us stuck. I'll never find love. It's a farce because you're created from love. You're created by a creator who loves you. When you have a kid and that kid come out looking funny looking, because you know babies be come out looking funny looking, you don't look at that baby and be like, damn, you gonna have a hard life because you is funny looking. You love it. It's the cutest thing to you, even when you know on the inside it's a little funny looking. And what is funny looking? Because who the hell told you what beauty was? You know how we really see beauty, guys? And this is a true story. Beauty is not an outside in, it's an inside out. That's why we could look at certain people and they're so beautiful to us because their inside pours out. Because you could have somebody who has these aesthetically pleasing looks, but when they open their mouth and you like, ugh. And eventually those looks match that inside. It's the heart. It's the heart. And empathic people really do connect to the heart. That's what's beautiful. People say it's hard being an empath. Why? Because, baby, you can't bullshit nobody's heart. I see beyond all the layers. Now, it's not my job to fix the layers. That's where we get it confused. We think we supposed to fix it. We not the fix it man. No, that's not us. That's also a limiting belief. I came from church. Church taught me to serve for free. That's a limiting belief. The belief that I would be cursed if I didn't pay my tithes was a limiting belief. It's so loaded. It's so loaded. And it's up to us to break free from it. And I can't make you break free, but I can damn sure give you some keys. I could give you some codes. I can share with you. And it's up to you if you're going to take the seed and let it plant in your heart and grow. It's up to you to break out of these ruins and to be strategic with it. That's what I see. I see strategy. I see going on the inside. I see connecting with the divine. I see seeing the ancestors and understanding, okay, you felt like this. Let me do this. It's a beautiful opportunity to shift awareness. Thank you, Soft Girl. We are sharing each other's divine light, baby. It's not me. We're collective. This is a collective. And it's not by accident that we are here. It's not by accident. Yes, Nika, but we are walking away. I'm about to get to this last card for my fire signs, and then I'm going to pop on this water energy, okay? So that's this class, y'all. South Node. South Node is everything the past. It's so interesting that we got that because, remember, some of these beliefs come from our ancestors. They're encoded in our DNA. Some of the beliefs of self-hatred. And that was the best they could do. So the South Node says, don't let your past... Don't let... Y'all, I get so excited the way my spirit team show up. I am so grateful for them. I am so grateful for the connection. I'm grateful for the connection. I'm so thankful. Don't let your past... I haven't sent yours. It's coming out today, Starseed. I didn't do it. I was on vacation and I was a little lazy. When whoever invented the word lazy, that's what I was being yesterday. Whoever invented that energy, and I enjoyed being in that energy. So yes, you'll get it today, sweetheart. Don't let your past hold you back. And it's so funny because I heard Sagittarius very loud and clear. So if you are Sagittarius, do not let your past hold you back. If you are a Sagittarius, do not let your past hold you back. I don't know who all in here is a Sagittarius, but I heard it loud and clear. Don't let your past hold you back. I did, Ashanti. Hello, Ashanti. Hello. Yes, but these will be posted on my YouTube. So if you will, click the link in my bio. Oh, that's funny, NJ. I forgot you was a Sag. That's even for Nicki Minaj, because she is Sag. Don't let your past... Nicki Minaj, I love your music, but don't let your past hold you back. Whatever that you're holding on to, whatever feelings, thoughts, emotions, anything from the past, if you a Sag, don't let it hold you back. You know it's serious when they start clapping. You know, that's when you know it's finna get serious. That finger start coming out. Don't let your past hold you back. Whatever that is, whatever that image is in the past, whatever's in the back of your mind and your head, don't let it hold you back. Water signs, let's go. Where y'all at? Water signs, come on. Hello, Naturally Nay. Water signs, last sign of the day. Let's get it. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Let's get it. Amanda Panda, how you doing? Ooh, somebody might be getting a soul connection coming in. Thank you, Soft Girl Era. I appreciate you coming in and helping out with those crazy folks that was trying to come up in here and be disruptive, but they energy even served a purpose. Hello, Lily. How are you, beautiful? Y'all see my bouquet back there? I bring myself beautiful flowers once a week, and that beautiful bouquet reminded me of love. So I wanted to bring love into my space because I really love myself now. Grand Rising. I am doing well. I'm glad you are doing well too. Miss Beloved 19 Scorpio energy. Come on, ooh, get the Scorpio reading, girl. Let's get it. Water signs. Let's go. Thank you. That popped right on out. Wow, we have the Garden. Okay. The light of the world. We got some good energy. Major Arcana coming in. Yes. Are you the light of the world? Yes, you are. Yes, you missed air sign, sweetheart, but we are still here, Michael. Archangel Michael is coming through. You got some strong cards coming through. Now, it's funny because they took us off the love energy and put it right back when it was time for the fire. I guess the fire signs had some things to shift. Remember, check your sun, moon, and rising. These are general readings, and they may not apply to everybody. If it doesn't resonate, please do not take it. These messages are not meant to be... These messages are not intended to forego any medical, any financial, any legal help. Please do your own research. They are for entertainment, if that's what you want to call it, or spiritual connection, or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But you are responsible solely for your energy and the decisions that you make by watching these readings. Eve ain't got nothing to do with it. Take the message as they resonate and leave the rest behind. That's it. That's all. It's time to smell the roses. It's time to get connected. It's time for you to study. Hey, Mama Bear. It's time for you to get connected to the higher realms of consciousness, getting grounded. They're showing me getting grounded. Some of you are out of whack right now. Some of you guys really need to step into nature and connect with the soil under your feet to really get inquisitive, having that new perspective. That's what I'm seeing. Fives are here. Fives are for freedom and transformation. Understanding that 5 is a prominent number for you at this moment. Freedom, transformation, sensuality, desire. This is also a time for you to connect to your inner child. Inner child energy is coming through. There's growth, there's benefit, there's blossoms here. There's new beginnings in this card. Remember, the light of the world. Are you sharing your light with the world, or are you hiding in the dark? Remember, it's a choice. You can get out of the shadows, or you could literally be the light for yourself. And here's an angel here showing you that I am protecting you every step of the way. Michael is the angel of protection. He takes care of the children, the women, and the babes, baby. Let me tell you, it is time for you to bring all that energy together. With the 5 of roses, it is the garden. And the garden says, as 2 children play in this lush green garden, a boy slings his slingshot, and the girl is next to him, watches a butterfly with the magnifying glass. I posted it. Morning great color, mama. Thank you, Nurse Rose 4. I appreciate you. If children aren't a part of your life, this card can show the arrival. It could also indicate that your children, even adult, could be moving closer or be more of a focus for you. There may have been some concerns of their own, but even so, opportunities for things to mend. So if you've been having any issues with the children, there's an opportunity for healing in this space for your children. There also may be real change, a benefit for one of your children who has made a special effort recently. This is a very advantageous time for children around you, so enjoy them. Look to enjoy them and look for the happiness. A special note, when this card is upright, you can look at the adjacent card at the way that the boy is shooting to get more insight on the children. And it's just letting you know, because the adjacent card is going to be Michael, that, and again, you can see that Michael, Archangel Michael, is protecting the children, that your children are protected. So if you have some sort of underlying fears about your children, or always worried about your children, or worried about the choices that your children are making, the universe is saying that I protect the babes and the fools. Okay, there's a whole scripture about protecting the babes and the fools when it comes to children. Going to court for the final time about my daughter. Look at that. There's a protection here, and just knowing that they are safe. And this is a child. Look at the child. He's wanting to be connected to this angel. They have a connection with the angels. They recognize their angels. So while we as human parents want to be controlling and under the need to make sure that everything is perfect, just know, give them some freedom. Nines are about endings. It's about transitions, right? It's about the end so that the new can begin, right? So as you welcome in these endings, know that everything is protected. And then with the light of the world, this is also another major arcana. It represents to me the your hermit energy. But it also says that your life may be busy. The opportunity now presents itself for you to move into higher awareness. It's a great time for you to open to your higher self and all of its wisdom. It is your soul's eternal being who approaches, but it's up to you and only you to open the door. To open the door. It says, by taking a real regular action in knowing and feeling the wise and radiant being that you are forever through meditation and study. Like I said, it did feel like Hermit energy, Virgo energy is coming through. It's time for you to really get connected to yourself. I have also been called to lead a few channels on Discord about parenting. I think that's a really good thing. Making sure that you're connecting to your higher self, your higher beings. Making sure that you're understanding the dreams and the feelings and connectedness that you have on the inside. Oh, the door is open and you're stepping out. I love it. It also says here that through meditation and study, you can own enormous love, power, and vision. You can make every day sacred by going within. It's like, he who dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. What does that really mean? That I have access to a sacred, secret place that nobody else can access. We talked about all the limiting beliefs, right? And we know that that is a broadcast. That's not a small cast, that's a broadcast. But when we think about the internal being, that is an intimate one-to-one connection that nobody else has access to. This is a special, sacred place that nobody else on this planet can access but you, because it's yours. I remember there's this video I made and I was talking about my intuition. It was like, I trust my intuition because it's mine. I'm going to trust my intuition before I trust somebody else's. Well, how do I get to do that? By connecting with my higher self. I talk to myself all day long. If I have a trigger, I write it down and I'm like, okay, Spirit, this is what I'm feeling. I'm triggered by this. Can you share with me what I need to adjust? That's where I be getting all these crazy stories from. And the universe just shows me how I lived them and how they showed up in my life, how they manifested by me. And it's because I was associated or connected to a dream, to an illusion. And it's an illusion, but it feels so real. Like, wake up. You know how you had them dreams and you be in that thing and you be like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And it feels so real. And then you wake up and you be like, damn, but it's still like flowing through you. The adrenaline is still pumping. Your heart is still going and you're still trying to figure out a resolution because you know that was real. That's how it feels on this planet. It feels like that in this planet because there's so much misinformation and so much ill connection. And so when you go inward, you have a direct connection to your own spirit team, your own soul. I can't access your soul. I can connect to your energy. That's only the part of your energy that you allow out. And it's collective. It's not just yours. It's all of the water sign energy. It's every Pisces. It's every Cancer. It's every Scorpio energy. But yours is different. It's part of the collective, but it's also individual, and it's also unique, and it's also expansive, and it's also determined, and it's also got its own plan, and it's also very enhanced and intelligent. That's the part you want to get to. Connecting to your own light. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? It says, you can own enormous love, power, and vision. You can make every day sacred. And once you do, you will know a radiant and greater power in every step with every word. You will be able to bring the magnificent force to your world, changing your life forever. As I detach from all of the lower vibrating attachments, I have access. I gain access. And it's like, wow. It's like, and it's this transcribing going on. And it's intentional and it's beautiful. And no one else can decipher that message because it's yours. It's like, how beautiful. So take a moment to go inward, connect inward. Allow yourself to connect to the best and highest parts of yourself. Let me get you your moon card and we'll move on to the collective quantum oracle, okay? Your commitment is being tested. Some of you guys could be dealing with some commitment issues. This could be commitment to yourself. That's how it shows up. The inward projection onto another being is what you're experiencing. So if you feel like there's connections that you're not seeing, that's what's happening here. It says you and your loved ones are safe. And again, look at that. This is Cancer energy. So Cancer signs, pay attention. You see Michael right here? Your loved ones are safe. Where you're feeling like they're not safe, baby, the universe is saying they are safe. And there's something that's gaining momentum. There might be this looks very positive. This omen feels very positive. It feels very much like something that you've been hoping for, news and decisions that you've been waiting for. It's actually moving in a positive direction. It's what I'm seeing here. So as you connect, remember, even if your commitment to whatever, yourself or your faith is being tested, just know that everything is working out for your best and highest good, okay? That's what I want to share with you today. Let's get a collective and we will stick a fork in it and be done. Let's get it, y'all. Collective energy. Collective energy. Collective energy. Ooh, I still see that soulmate coming through. Somebody's hitting some milestones. Okay, well, you wanted to come out. Staying outside of this is a consciousness of lack, guys. So the collective is feeling this consciousness of lack. It's time for you to really tune into your spirit guides. And last but not least, there's professional assistance. It's coming in sideways. So be mindful that when assistance does show up for you, that you take the time to accept the assistance that's showing up for you. Sometimes we're so quick to resist it. I don't want that. I don't need that. And I'll give you an example. I remember I met this guy and he was giving me some advice. And the way he approached me was very standoffish. Like, I didn't appreciate that because my ego was involved. So remember to check your ego, because that could also be another reason why you stay in this lax mindset. And this is for the collective. The collective, this is somebody who is standing outside of their heart, which is made in stone. And inside of the heart are all the treasures. It's so funny because the scripture says that I will put the treasures in your heart. So if you think about that, your heart has treasures in it. Why would you block yourself from getting your treasures? You outside your own heart. That's crazy. That's foolishness. That's foolishness, right? We can really get into a place where when we go inward, any of us, and really connect to our heart space, you don't have to live in lack. Now, you have the spirit of light here, family, friends, and guides that can help you not only mellow out your emotions and your feelings, but help you ground and get connected. There are some things that you can see that there is some shedding that needs to go, but there's also new growth here. This is a card of balance and understanding that harmony is here. This is also indicative of love connection. So if you're seeing some troubles in your love, being more neutral and learning how to be more confident in your space. When these situations arise, know that there's always an opposite equal. And last but not least, again, the personal assistance. There's some wisdom that comes from allowing people to help you. Take the wisdom. Take the wisdom. And that's all I have for you guys today. Have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. I will see you back on Friday. And for those who are subscribers, I will see you on tomorrow. If I don't have your email, I will catch you in the next go round. Remember, Thursdays, the first and third Thursday of the month is where we do those classes. And if you're wanting to come, the 4 agreements and the mastery of love. Thank you so much, Nurse.Rose04 and Anne Marie. As always, a pleasure. I'm so grateful for you. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye. Thank you, beloved.